welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about crochet, embroidery, business, and market prepping. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just dive right into it. Let's start with what I'm not doing, and that is embroidering. And why am I not embroidering? Well, I have a baby lock array who's just a little over a year old, and all of a sudden I started to get wipe error. And I researched in the book and I did everything that it said, and it still was doing wipe error. So then I'm like, okay, something else is wrong. So I started to, research on YouTube and Google and all the things, and found, I didn't find anything on Baby Lock, but I found it on Brother, which essentially is the same thing. And so I ordered some parts, and one of my parts isn't going to get here until like next 2 weeks, and the other one is the one that I really need, which I should have received on Monday the 26th. However, when it went to Dallas, it got rerouted to North Carolina. Now it's back here into Austin, and I should be getting it today. So I'm hoping I get it today so that we can play around with this machine. Hopefully that fixes the problem. If not, I have to wait till the other part gets in and then see if that'll help. But in the meantime, I've just been crocheting my little heart out because I am trying to get into some farmers markets here locally so that I'm not traveling, close to 3 hours, and, not really, making what I expect to make, because I take a lot of inventory. I do different things. So, I have so much of embroidery, so much of crochet, so much handmade. I do all those different things, and I just kind of take a little bit of all. I mean, I take a lot of all, but I, put it out, and then as one sells, I'll replace, just kind of do that number, right? So I recently went to, a farmer's market that isn't far, and I saw that there was 2 other crocheters there, but no one that does handmade or embroidery. And I thought, oh, okay, I can go ahead and sell those things there. Now, the 2 people that did crochet, one of them they did a little bit of plushies and kind of more of scarves and hats and other things. Excuse me. And then the other one did plushies and plants, the plants. And so, but she was very scarce, like didn't have a lot of inventory. So I thought, you know what, this would be a great place for me to come in and kind of have a little bit of everything. Now, my main thing that I do sell as far as crocheted plushies are the chickens. Yes, this is not Mabel Chicken. I forget who she is. I think she's Country Chicken or something like that. I will link, if I remember, all the patterns in the description box. So if you're interested, people love this gigantic chicken. Like, they love the chickens. So I don't have any because I sold out in my last market in November of 2023. And I haven't made any since because I was kind of thinking I didn't want to, but I miss crocheting when I wasn't crocheting, because I kind of was like, I have too much going on. Let me just focus on one thing. And that's just going to be embroidery and handmade. But honestly, I did miss crocheting these things. I really do enjoy crocheting plushies. And so I thought I need to stick to the plan. Let me just go ahead and make them, especially because they love these guys sell out. And then I got commissioned to do a Orca, and I found 2 patterns on Etsy. I bought them both just to see which one was going to be better, and they were a challenge. It was a challenge. And I will show you that. Here it is. Now, when I did the body, that was fine, but when it came to the fins and the white part, all of that is sewn on. This one I had to manipulate a little bit and do a whole different way from what the pattern said, as well as the tail, because it was not coming out the way that it should in the picture that it described as it said to do it. And I was just like, okay, no, let's just mix it up a little bit. But here it is. This is the little Orca. It is pretty big. It's probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's about 14 inches long. He is 14 inches long, but isn't that fun? I mean, look at this. Wasn't fun sewing all the pieces together, especially this here. That, yeah. But there it is. So there's my little Orca. And then I have been crocheting. Let me get these. Let's start with the turtles. I did 2 turtles. These are from Crochetbygenna. This is her pattern. The only thing, you know, the pattern is very simple, very easy. The only thing I don't like doing is sewing the head on. I did find a no-sew turtle pattern. I'm gonna try that. I think it's CJ Designs. I'm pretty sure it's CJ Designs. I'm going to try that pattern next and see if that, if I like that pattern. I do like this size turtle, and I also want to try the bigger one. The only thing, again, like I said, I don't like sewing on the head. Everything else, it was fine. Like, I didn't mind doing anything else, but the head was like, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Is the head supposed to look like this? I don't know. I mean, this one seems a little bit more sturdier than this one, but there we have it. And then, let me grab these. Let me grab the next set of plushies. So I don't have the book in front of me. Wait, hold that thought. No, I don't have it. I don't have the book in front of me, but these came from the book. 2 of them came from the book, and that is this little cow. Isn't she cute with her little pinafore dress? Like, I can't with her. Like, she's just so darn adorable. I enjoyed crocheting this. Now, this is just with the worsted weight yarn. I was thinking of trying to do this in the big yarn. I forget what the heck it's called. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing that in that type of a yarn instead of the worsted weight, and see how big she comes out, because I think she's cute. I think she's so cute. And then I also, from that same book, and again, if I can remember, I will put that stuff in the description below. I did the little seahorse. Isn't he cute? Look at his little hair. I don't know what this is called, but his little collar. He is so adorable. His little eyebrows here and his ears. Like, I think he's the cutest thing ever. Now, I like to do different things like this because these draw attention to you. The big chickens, the things like this, they draw attention to your booth, and that is what you want to do. So, you know, maybe crochet a big item that is that eye catcher so that people can come in, then they end up buying something. So I have that. And then I bought a pattern because I really wanted to do something that would be for a boy. Because, you know, I mean, the seahorse probably can be for a boy or a girl, right? But I was like, let me find a pattern that would draw for just specifically for a boy. And I did an astronaut. This astronaut was so quick to make. The only thing I'm going to do different is this. This is supposed to be a glare, so I'm going to take this patch off since it is sewn off, and I'm probably just going to do like 2 little lines of, you know, single crochet across, and then just put that in there somehow, because I think this looks kind of weird. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below about what you think about the astronaut. Look at his little backpack, you guys. Like, isn't that cute? The little badge here. I thought, you know what, this was adorable. I probably am going to make another one, and I just need to get like a gray color because this is supposed to be like a silver, like a gray, and I didn't have, these are his ears. I didn't have it, so I thought I'm just gonna put a light blue, and then I put the darker blue on the side, just kind of contrast, like this is supposed to be gray, and I have it. So this is what it is. But I think he still looks really cute, and so I want to make another one for a boy. And this was the only things that I sewed on were, I think the arms. No, they were crocheted in. The arms were crocheted in. I had to sew the ears, the backpack, the badge, and the face, and the little glare. So not that much sewing. So that one, I did that one. And let me put them back because then I have a whole hot mess everywhere. Okay. Oh, and the next one I did, now I did something wrong. So I'm going to redo this one, and I'm going to do it where it's daylight, because you can see the background, the lighting in these rooms are horrible. Like, it is horrible. And it hasn't been sunny. It's kind of been overcast. So, you know, that's when I like to really crochet, is when it's like, that's when I do videos. But and that's why I haven't done any videos, because it's been so gloomy and dark that, you know, the lighting's horrible. Right now I'm using my sewing lamp light, and it looks like that's, you know, doing something here. So we'll go with that. But anyways, let's talk about this pattern. I feel like I need to redo it because I know I did something wrong. This is the Zumba pattern by Millie, I forget her channel name. She is on YouTube, but it's the sleeping elephant. I think this is so adorable. I love elephants. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to do that. And yeah, I did it in pink because I had a lot of pink, and I thought, let me try it out. And the reason why I said something's wrong, because it looks kind of like it's twisted up in here. And I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's right. I mean, it might be, I don't know, but to me, it just doesn't, I don't know. So I'm going to try it again and see if I can get her or him. Let's see what color I do it in next, to see how that looks and if it looks the same. And I don't know if it's supposed to have 4 little, like, I don't know, his fingers. I don't know what the heck they're called, right? These bubble stitches. I have 4. I don't know if I'm supposed to have 4 or 3. So that's what that looks like. And that's the trunk up at the top. The little tail, I think that's so cute. And see how the tail's kind of off. So I was like, what the heck did I do wrong? So I think, yeah, I know it was me. So anyway, there's that. And then, oh, let's talk about my recent find for display. You can kind of see it in the video. I found this at a thrift store, and I almost passed it up, but I stopped in my tracks, went on Amazon, looked it up, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, this is $100. Let me grab it here at the thrift store because it's a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna kind of turn you over, and you could see it over there. It is that, whoa, so sorry, you guys. Okay, there we go. You could see the stand here. Let me bring it up closer. It is heavy. This thing is heavy, but I saw it and it was for $30. Oh, these are other things I've been making. I've been making these little mushy boys because these are very popular. I just need to add the blush, but isn't it cute? Just blue. I'm going to make some different colored ones rather than just the white and red one. And then these are just handmade wallets that I made, and I'm just trying to get rid of them. So that is just this is a cork tropical one, so it has like a bird right there, and then it's right there as well. See? And it has a lot of pockets, and it has a lot of slip pockets. You know, your phone can fit in here. Well, I have iPhone 13 and it fits in there. Or do I have the 14? No, I think I have the 13. Yeah, I think I have the 13. This one can also be made into a crossbody. I'm gonna make the strap, and it's also a wristlet, or you could just use it as a wallet because this comes off. So I do have these little wristlet things for keychains as well that I put out. So I do a lot of handmade things, but I'm trying to get away from the wallets. So this one says Faith. This one is the same as that one on the inside with all the difference. And then here's a different one. Let me see, no, not that one. Here's this one that I made with the cat. Isn't that pretty? And this one has like the inside pocket, and it has like card slots here and little slots here. The same thing, these are card slots and little slip pocket. Then it has the little coin bag in the back. So this is another style that I have. And then I also have the Hello Kitty one. So these, I don't put these on my website. I thought about it. But this is an Elvis one. But I don't have that many, and I'm not making it anymore. I'm actually selling my Juki sewing machine. because I'm not using it and I don't have plans to use it anymore. I'm not really going to get into making handmade things like this anymore, but the other stuff that I could do, I can actually sew on my regular sewing machine, so I don't really need this Juki. So yeah, these are all the wallets that I have, and then I'm just looking to get rid of. So, you know, I'm going to put them on display just like that in this little basket here. So I'll have plushies in the other ones. There's 4. So except for one will have, you know, wallets. And the last show I did, people were buying them up. So I'm thinking like, you know, if I do the farmer's market and they're only Saturdays, there's one that's there's 2 that I really want to get into. One is on Saturday and one's on Sunday. And I thought, you know what, that'll help me get rid of inventory and get my website out there so that I could just like not do 9 to 5 anymore and just run my business. That is a goal of mine. So I am trying to get that. But in order to do that, you have to get a stop. You know, you have to get your name out there. Otherwise, they don't know what you do. The other things I've been doing are, these are the Mabel chickens. I just need to add their little, what is this? The comb, their little hair. But I did some little white ones and this one. And then I think this one's like my favorite. So cute. Little, I call this one the little zebra chicken. And it has safety eyes in there. So I have quite a few of these in here in that last basket, but some of them need the comb. I need to run to Hobby Lobby and get this yarn. I was gonna say thread. This yarn, because this is a smaller yarn and it looks better rather than this one. This one's the size 6, I want to say, bulky yarn. And this one I feel looks better on the bigger ones. And so I want to get the size for the littler ones. This one is so darn cute. Look at that. Can't believe it. I think the little white ones are going to sell out. I really do. And then what I want to do is display them like that because, you know, it looks like the mama and the little baby. So we'll see. So there's are my chickens. I need to do some more because I'm telling you, chickens sell out for me for whatever reason. Well, they did when I drove 3 hours away and did that market. 2 markets that I did, my chickens sold out. So I'm hoping that happens here locally as well, but you never know what's going to sell, you know, different places, different taste, if you will. So that is what I am planning on next. Let's see, what else do we have to talk about? I think that's all. That's all the crochet things that I've been making. Just really making a lot. You know, I need to make some more big chickens. I only made 1 so far. And I need to make more. And some more of these little guys right here. But what I do is I wait, right? And I make other things. And then I'll see how much I have yarn left. And that's when I start to make those because it's kind of like scrap yarn. And I can make that. I don't like leggy froggies. So I'm not making leggy froggies. I was thinking of doing little whales. But I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see what else is out there. But I saw someone, I think it was Stitches with Pati. She did some little fishes. I think I want to do those. I think that might sell. I don't know yet though, right? So I want to see what else is out there. I'm going to try that other no-sew pattern for the turtle and see what that looks like. If they're small, then that can go in the last basket because that basket is empty. And then all these other guys will go on display. So there was a store closing. It's called Soft Surroundings. And all of their fixtures were for sale. Unfortunately, we went too late. And like the racks to hang clothes on, that's what I needed. So I could put like my t-shirts and sweatshirts on there. So those, I mean, they were selling for $15 and they were sold. They were all sold. I was like, darn it, we came too late. And so, and that's the one thing I always tell my husband, like, let's get ready and go if we're going to go do stuff, like, especially if we're looking for particular things, because, so I knew the store was closing. I just didn't know exactly when they were going to completely close the doors, and they have already closed the doors. So they were selling the last fixtures and what have you, but I did find some display units to like put on tables, so that way I can kind of have height, you know, so it could go up rather than just stay all flat. So I did pick those up for like $1 each. They are over there in the closet, so I want to go get them, and they're kind of heavy. And there's a couple of them. So some look like boxes, but they're kind of they're wood, and they've got like a burlap on them. So I thought, okay, that's gonna look really good with my crates, and it's gonna kind of all tie in together. So I'm really happy that I picked those up so that I can use those to help display my items. And I do apologize for that mess over there. Other thing I got, so now if you do crochet, you could see, embroider. You can see I have a wall of embroidery thread over there, and that is sewing thread over there. Well, I have so much embroidery thread, and it's so hard to look at those things. Plus that little rack, I've had it since 2019, and it's already starting to fall apart because my husband drew, instead of putting a support behind it, he drilled through the wood and it cracked. So I was looking for a different way. Since I have a lot of these cubes, like right now, this table that you're sitting on, it's my sewing cutting table, and it's cubes, right? And I've got some empty spots here because I've cleaned up a lot and got rid of a lot of things, and I'm still working on that. And I found this on Amazon. And I thought, you know, I bought one because I wanted to see. So this was on there, and I took it off because you can see that empty part over there. And they all fit in here. Look at that. I think there's 30 embroidery threads that fit in here. So I ordered 2 more, and they fit perfectly within the little cubby hole, so I could put all of them there. They just stack them on top of each other. And what I wanted to do was just this, is put all of like the greens together, so all the different shades of greens. So when I need it, I could just look at the top and say, okay, this is the number I'm looking for, or look at it and be like, this is the color that I want, right? Rather than trying to get on there and get on the little ladder that I have right here on the side to get to the top. So, and I just didn't want that on the wall anymore. Like, I just didn't want it like that. I was actually going to make a cabinet that had like little pull out drawers, and I might do that after we move, like when I have my house, when I buy my own house, because right now we're renting. And so I don't want to make something that's going to be shifting around everywhere, because I know I'm going to move out of Texas. I don't want to live in Texas anymore. So I know that's one of the things I want to do, is move out of Texas, either go back home to California or, you know, maybe East Coast somewhere. We'll see. But California is like #1 on my list. So we'll see if that happens for us or not. But that's something that I want to do. So I did not want to make a cabinet where it's going to get moved. You know, when movers take your stuff, they don't care. Like, they just put stuff on it and they don't care, and it gets ruined. I had a lot of designer furniture when I moved, because I used to work way back in the day at a interior design place, and the furniture I bought was designer, and I bought it from the company, and they got ruined. And that was like, you know, many years ago. So that's why I don't want to do something like that, especially if I know I'm going to move cross state. So anyway, with all that being said, these little things, it's plastic, you know, but I think these are perfect because I could see right through it. I want to keep it all color coordinated, and I just stuck it here in the cupboard. I could probably fit about, let's see, 2, 3, 4 of them in there. And, you know, I have that. So that fits 30. So I bought, the next set that I bought, it said 80. So I'm hoping that that'll fit all of those. If not, then I'll order another one. But just to get that off the wall. And then I have this thread. Now, I don't use all of these, so I might just donate these, just give it to Goodwill, or see if there's a place. I think there is a place that has like recycle. I think they call it recycled, but it's not. You know, obviously they call it recycled because you're regifting, I guess. You're donating, and they're reusing it for other crafters and artists and stuff like that. So it's a store that has a lot, like sewing machines and threads and yarns and canvas and all the things that are crafty, right? So I think that's what I'm going to do with those, is I'm going to get those off because I don't use that thread. And there's a whole box of over 200 embroidery threads, which I thought about giving away. And it's for this machine right here, this Baby Lock Destiny. But I don't use the embroidery on this. I don't want to. It's a whole hassle to take the thing out and do all that. It's like a lot of work. Not that I'm lazy. I just want... That's why I bought this big machine, right? And then especially if you're doing something that changes colors. Now, if it's a small thing and it's one color, then I might just use that one. But multiple colors, that's why I have that big one. So anyway, it's over 200 embroidery threads. I was going to do a giveaway here. And let me know in the comments below if you think I should do a giveaway with that embroidery thread. They're brand new. Like, they're still packaged, still in the plastic, brand new. If I should give those as a giveaway on the channel, or if I should just donate them. Let me know in the comments below what you want, what you think I should do. And also, because I do sew, I have a lot of sewing patterns that are unopened. You know, they're not cut. They're uncut, I should say, not unopened, because they're already, they come open. You could open it, it's an envelope. They're uncut that I know I'm not going to make those patterns. That can also be a giveaway to people that come to my channel for sewing. Let me know in the comments below. Should I do a giveaway of the embroidery and the patterns, or should I just donate them both? And also, Cricut, yeah, I know I'm gonna do a separate video for Cricut, because I know I've been getting a lot of comments about the Cricut, so I need to go ahead and do another video on that. And then business, like, you know, business. You know what? Let me do another video for business, because I had some people, you know, reach out to me and ask me about shipping and about labels. I don't have a label printer for shipping. I just print it on my regular printer. But I know that there are a lot out there on Amazon, and I see a lot of people on YouTube that, you know, recommend certain ones, or were gifted, so they're sponsored to talk about their product. I don't have that. I do have a weigher, and I do, you know, ship, but I just print the label and I just tape it on, old school. Because, you know, for me, I don't feel the need to buy that right now. Right now, I'm just investing in making products to increase the sales, to then buy the other things that I need. So that's, to me, isn't a necessity right away. But we'll do another video, and we'll talk about business, and we'll talk about supplies, because I know there's a lot of small businesses, you know, maybe you can't afford everything. And I see a lot of YouTubers talking about, oh, you need to get this and you need to get that. But you can get those if you can afford it. But if you want to be budget friendly, if you have a printer, just print the label. Excuse my dog if you can hear him in the background. Anyway, but we're going to talk about that in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you've been making, if you're ready for new shows, new craft shows, and let me know if I should do a giveaway on embroidery thread and sewing patterns. Until next time, bye.